Hello everybody and welcome back at GJUHA, Albanian Language Center. In the last 3 videos I told you more about the 3 most important verbs in Albanian, in my opinion, which are to be, me kon, to have, me pas, and to want or to love. It's the same in Albanian, me dasht, me desht. And now I want to tell you more about how to use these verbs to build the first simple phrases in Albanian. It's very easy. I will give you some useful advice, some example phrases, and explain you how to use these verbs. So let's start with the first verb, me kon. Some also say mu kon in Kosovo, to be. You can just use it to introduce yourself. You can use the first person singular, which would be jam, jam or jam. There are 2 variants, jam, jam. Jam is more Gig Albanian, which is used in Kosovo a lot. Jam is standard Albanian. In my case, I would say jam Adriani. Jam Adriani. My name is written Adrian in Albanian, Adrian in English, but if I use the verb to be to introduce myself, then I actually use the definite form of my name. Then it gets the E article in the end. So it would be Adriani, which is literally like the Adrian. This is how you introduce yourself in Albanian. If I have a female name, like for example Besjan. Besjan would be a female name, and then the definite form would be Besjana with the A in the end. Besjana, jam Besjana. You would not use the definite form if you use a different construction with the verb to have, me pas. If you say, for example, e kom emnin Besjan, e kom emnin Besjan, then you would not say Besjana, but Besjan, the indefinite form, without the definite article in the end. I will make another video about the articles in Albanian. This is also very special. E kom emnin Besjan, or I would say in my case, e kom emnin Adrian. My name is Adrian. Literally it means I have the name Adrian. Let's go back to the verb to be, me kon, for a second. If you want to talk about others, you could say, for example, I asht fitimi. He is fitim. I asht fitimi. Or if I say you are besa, then I would say ti je besa. Ti je besa, and bes would be the indefinite form, like fitim is the indefinite form. And this is how I can also introduce other people exactly. Also, I can use this verb with the preposition ne. Ne just means in or to. I could say un jam në shpi. I am at home. Or I asht në Kosov. He is in Kosovo. Na jena në shqipni. We are in Albanian. Ata janë në Amerik. They are in America. Whatever. Then let's move on to the verb to have, me pas. Some also say me pat. And I have already told you one example phrase, e kom emnin Adrian. I have the name Adrian literally, or just my name is Adrian. But you can also use it in a different way. If I say, for example, I have a brother. I have a brother would be e kom ni vla. E kom ni vla. Then you also say the e at the beginning. You are wondering, what does this e mean? This is used a lot in Gig Albanian and spoken Gig Albanian in Kosovo, and it refers to the accusative object, which is ni vla, a brother. Some verbs, many verbs actually, most verbs, they need an object in the accusative case. And then this is doubled by a clitic, which is e, and it's used in front of the verb form. So you can also just say kom ni vla. Kom ni vla is also fine, but more commonly it's used like this. E kom ni vla. E kom ni vla. If you have an accusative object in the plural, you would actually use e instead of e. So if I say I have 2 brothers, I would say I kom 2 vlozen. I kom 2 vlozen, I have 2 brothers. If I want to say they have 2 daughters, it would be ata I kan 2 chica. In Kosovo, you say chik, chica for daughter or also girl, but in standard Albanian it would be vajz, vajza. Let's move on to the next verb, to want, to love, me dasht, me desht. There are 2 variants again. Some say me desht, others say me dasht. And this verb is actually very useful. You can just use it with another infinitive like in English. If I want to say I want to eat, I could say podu me hunger. Me hunger means to eat. And I think you can keep it in mind very easily because me hunger sounds like hunger. Hunger or also hungry. I'm hungry. Me hunger. I think it's from a similar root. It stems from, I think, a similar origin. So these words are, I think, connected to each other. Me hunger means to eat. Or if I say I want to drink a coffee, I would say podu me pi ni kafe. Podu me pi ni kafe, I want to drink a coffee. Or if I say I want to drink tea, podu me pi chai. Podu me pi chai, I want to drink tea. Chai means tea. Also, you can of course use it in other persons, like if you say she wants to go to Albania. Ajo don me shku në shqipni. That's it. It's very simple to build the first phrases in Albanian. Of course, you can also use this to tell more about your hobbies, like if you like to read. To read means me lexu. You can simply say une po du me lexu. I want to read. I want to read a book. Une po du me lexu ni libër. That's it. It's very simple. Or if you want to say, for example, I want to learn Albanian. Po du me mësu shqip. Po du me mësu shqipen e Kosovës. I want to learn the Albanian language of Kosovo. Exactly. I think that's a good phrase. So this is how you can build the first phrases in Albanian. I think it's very simple. I hope these examples were useful to you. If you have any questions how to say something, just write a comment below the video. You can also contact me on WhatsApp, on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Please follow me there. I would appreciate it a lot. I'm working on other projects as well. I want to publish more English language books about the Albanian language in the future in 2026. This is of course a goal of mine. I have so far published one book which I also want to show you again. It's called Gig Albanian from Kosovo, a grammar overview. This is a fantastic book. I think it's very unique. You can't find a lot of books on the Albanian language of Kosovo. This is a special Gig dialect. In linguistics it's called Northeastern Gig. And yeah, just check it out on Amazon. I would appreciate it a lot. Thanks for your support. Faleminderit shumë. And shihemi në videon tjetër. We will see each other again next video. Përshëndetje tunga tjetër. Ditën e mirë.